Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we do begin, let us give a brief little review. In the last part, a number of things have happened. We had Deku. We also had Rose Weaver, or if you want to call her by her first name, Charlie. Now, Charlie, she met Izuku Midoriya whenever he moved to America. Deku was still trying to learn the language and get accustomed to foreign life in another country. Deku is used to Japan, and here people they speak English and he doesn't. He had to try and learn English. And while he was doing that, and kids were making fun of him because they thought he was quirkless and he couldn't really speak to anybody, they isolated him. However, Charlie, she defended her friend. She stood up for him and got in trouble, not only by the school but by her dad. Whenever the whole situation was figured out, Charlie, she was put in detention. And Deku, he made a new best friend. Now, at the age of 16, Deku's parents died thanks to a villain accident and an accident with a vehicle. Now, the villain attacked and he was the only survivor. He got away, and Charlie, she felt bad for her friend. She tried to comfort him. He's mourning the loss of his parents. And she can kind of understand that. At least a little bit. Now, with that being said, Deku and Charlie, they've gotten into quite a lot of trouble over the years. And they always manage to come out okay. But today, they've stumbled into trouble, and right now Deku's not really too sure. Him and Charlie, they were supposed to be at school. But hey, who cares? They're going to be graduating soon anyways. That being on Deku's mind. As currently, Deku, he does stand there in an alleyway. And he's talking about what's going on. As somebody, they come rushing towards him, and they try and call him out. They want to know what the fuck he's been up to, and why he's such an arrogant piece of Deku knocking them across the face. And there's where he does going to turn to Charlie. And Charlie, yeah, she actually is going to look around. Her with her hands up, as there is where she does going to throw up her fist, smashing somebody across the face. The person going to try and swing on her, as she's going to dodge. Her moving her head and bring her hand up, smashing them directly in the nose. The person stumbling backwards, and we do actually have Deku. Somebody right now just come running up to him. And there is where they do going to bash him across the face with a metal pipe. And Deku just stands there. Him going to bring his hand up and go to grab at his busted lip. Him wiping away a lot of blood and then looking up towards the man. The guy is staying there as Deku just trying to tell him, ow. Before just going to bring up his left hand and smash him across the face. Hard. Now, the person there sent flying backwards and smashing into a wall. And there is where they are out of breath. Them going to lay there for a second, trying to look around. And there is actually Deku. He does get a comment on it, going to turn and see Charlie. As somebody, they actually are trying to overpower her. They're trying to throw her against the wall and punch her. Deku comes running up and grabbing this person by the arm. Him grabbing them as Charlie is going to throw out her fist, smashing the girl across the face. And there's the girl just goes some back away and turn to Deku. Her seeing him as she's going to throw up her left hand. Deku going to grab onto it and going to try and use his strength to stop it. And there's the girl, she's actually surprisingly strong. Okay. And pushing her back. And trying to tell her, run. This being where he does go to throw his hand out to the side, and the girl just go rushing forwards with momentum. Deku throwing up his leg, smashing her in the gut. And there is where she's going to fall forwards. And Charlie just going to talk about it. Her going to bend down. They really shouldn't have tried to fuck with him. They really thought they can get away with all that bullshit they talked about. But guess what? That's what they get for fucking with their friends. Charlie gonna stand, and starting to walk away. Deku gonna turn and follow her. Shit. Her with her hands in her pocket walking. You alright? I'm fine. Just got hit across the face with a pipe. And a few bitch-made punches. Really? You sure you're fine? Charlie turning towards your friend, and Deku does have something up against his chin, telling Charlie, yeah, he's alright. It's not that bad. Alright then. Okay. The two walking down the street, and eventually coming to a place. Then I'm gonna hop the fence and walk inside. Charlie talking about it. Alright, they took care of it. Someone coming to walk up. And there is what they do, so won't talk about it. I mean, are they serious? They took out those 10 people? Yeah, we did. Don't gotta worry about them anymore. They should stay off your ass. Thanks. Thanks. Um, what do I. Mhm. A couple hundred. 100? Yeah. A friend took a beating. So. Fine. The person bringing down their hand and pulling out some cash, asking exactly how much. And Rose is going to say 3, as Dick will go to correct her. 400. 400. What? 200 each. Fine. Then I'm going to grab the bills, handing them over and expressing. He's tired of trying to pay them for protection. I mean, half the time they don't do shit. Those guys come around their school and beat them up. So what are they supposed to do about it? You're rich. Hire bodyguards, jackass. I don't care. Besides, me and my friend, we deal with those guys a lot. So, keep us around, you'll scare them off. They really don't like us. That being what Charlie to say. Her going to somewhat smile, as Deku is going to tell the kid. He should know. They like to try and act all big and tough. But the moment they realize they can't hurt you, they back off. Take that into consideration. And hey, maybe hit the gym. Then those guys, they won't go after him. Deku turning and walking away. And Charlie, as she does go to leave, does get to hand over the 2 large bills, telling Deku, see, wasn't that fun? You mean getting into fights that are on our own? It's fun when we get paid. Yeah, I know. But then again, it also helps to relieve some stress. So, what are you going to be doing later? I don't know. Why? I was thinking of doing something whenever we got home. You think that one store will still sell us the liquor? Not sure. You guys still got that fake ID? No, but I think I have a friend who might. Really? You really want to bring her in this? Hmm. Well, we don't really have to do a lot, but I know you want to hang out with her. Charlie. Hey, don't try to lie to me. I know you like her. Come on. Yeah, fine, I do. So what? So grow up here, jackass. Her bring her arm out, nudging Dick on the shoulder. She likes him too. I mean, the girl won't admit it. But she does like the gritty type. And I mean, Izuku, he's pretty tough and gritty. So hey, she can give him her number and he can give her a call. How about that? I don't know. Not too sure. But what's up with your dad though? Not sure. He's still working late. Then again, he should be working on the weekend too. Huh. Really? Yup. So, what do you want to do? Not much. Not much. Hang out maybe, do a few things. Although, when are we going to see your friend? That's the spirit. We'll be seeing her very shortly. Deku going to stop. What? Yeah, we are going to go see her right now. Seriously, Charlie? Deku bring his hand up to his mouth, telling her. He kinda has a busted lip. In fact, he's fairly certain. His teeth are clicking too. He'll be fine. Just ice it. Yeah, sure. Ah, damn. Deku going to somewhat turn and spit. And Charlie is going to turn and see the blood. Mm-hmm. That doesn't look good. Now, Charlie is trying to talk about it, convincing her best friend to ask her out. I mean, it can't be that difficult. Hard? She knows this one guy, and the guy does like her, but I mean, hey. She knows that Izuku, he's still single. Now, Charlie is going to turn and laugh at her friend, expressing, "Come on, just ask her out. Don't be a pussy." Fuck off. Okay, fine, fine. I'll just leave it alone. That being where the two do arrive. And Charlie, she does somewhat still have a bit of fun. She leaves these two alone whenever she goes to talk to another one of her friends. And Deku, he does going to turn and see the guy. Okay. So, hey. Hi. Who are you? Deku's seeing a blonde. And the girl has her hair tied back. She has a, well, short jacket. And then there's also the fact that she does have a shirt on. And she does have a necklace on her chest, or around her neck. Now, Deku tries to talk to her. And the girl, yeah, she does introduce herself as Jessie. And Deku, he does try to talk to her a bit more about what's going on. And the two kind of hit it off. And there is actually Charlie. She talks to her friend. She tries to see how things are going and tries to see what's been going on. She even talked about how, oh yeah, they just roughed up some fucking small gang and they got money. $200. And Ron, yeah. He does talk about it. Doesn't sound like too bad of a gig. And Charlie, she does at least go to someone to tell the guy. Yeah, it wasn't really that bad. Then again, he should have seen what happened to Izuku. He got struck across the fucking face. He got domed. And Charlie is someone going to turn and see her friend, who right now is sitting down, him talking to Jessie, as she actually is trying to at least look at his face, trying to tell him about what exactly happened. And Deku, he actually is someone going to turn to see her, as he does have a cigarette sticking out of his mouth. Her asking him, exactly how hard was he hit? I'm fine, Jessie. Fuck, that hurt. Come on, asshole, your feet are planted. Yeah, it shit still fucking hurts. Can you stop? No, you need help, asshole. I mean, this is kind of bleeding pretty bad, right? Now, Dakota's gonna tell her, fine, sure. What's she gonna do? Give him stitches? You know, I do want to go to school to be a nurse, so I can. Then again, are you a pussy? Fuck you. I take that as a no. Strong enough to get hit, not strong enough to get stitches. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Just go get it already then. Fine. I don't care. Now, Ron is going to sit down, talking about it. Okay, he has to see this shit. Him walking over and going to set down his drink, expressing. Okay. So, how did this all start again? Fine. You want to hear it? Go ahead. Charlie, tell him. Right? Fine. Okay. So, you know those guys from that one school across town? Gonna have to be a lot more specific, Charlie. The one where they're all asshole shit bags and they like to try and go to the other side of town to steal money from the rich kids that go to that one private school. Oh, those guys. Yeah, yeah. So, some of those guys hired us with some protection money. And we beat the shit out of those guys. Taught them a lesson. Really? Oh, yeah. Izuku took down. How many did you get? 7, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he got 7. New record, jackass. Right? Fuck off, Ron. Now, Ron is going to someone stare at Deku, and Jessie does come walking back up with a needle. Her expressing as she's going to someone turn and dip it into a shot glass. As she's going to grab some alcohol and go to pour it into the glass. Going to pull out the needle and hand over the shot to Izuku, expressing, call this his painkillers. Deku going to knock it back. Him feeling the burning on the inside of his lip. And there's where Jessie does try to tell him, okay, sit still, she'll get this. Now, the four do somewhat try and do this. Jessie tries to stitch Deku's lip. Deku tries to sit there. Charlie and Ron, the two watch the show. Because Deku, he's trying to be tough in front of a girl he likes. And yeah, Charlie is trying to resist the urge to talk shit about her best buddy. Now, Deku, he does get his lips sewn back up. And there is where Jessie does talk about it. Yeah, that does look pretty good. Her bringing her hand up and onto Deku's lip, expressing, she did pretty good. It's almost like sewing, kinda. You sew? No, but I do have to deal with some dumb jackasses. What'd they do? Tear up your teddy bear? Yeah, it's called having brothers, jackass. Oh, my bad. No, you're fine. Listen, I don't like talking about it. They were assholes. I'm sure they were. You have siblings? No. Only child. That sucks. How are your parents? Charlie gonna choke on her drink. And there is where Jess gonna turn. What? Did she say something wrong? And there is where she is gonna look back towards Deku. Deku looking at her as his face somewhat does gonna soften. They're dead. Fuck. Sorry about that. It's fine. It's, hand me a shot. Jesse gonna turn. And Deku, he actually is gonna lean forwards. Him going to watch Jesse turn. Her turning back as Deku is gonna grab onto the shot and knock it back. For expressing, they're all gonna party now. Because he's sick and tired of all this fucking emotion. Now, Jesse and Charlie. The two started to talk about it. The music was playing a bit, and then Jessie, she messaged somebody she knows. And she heard there's gonna be a party out tonight. Now, Deku and Charlie, they're down for the party. If Mr. Weaver is gonna be out, then they're gonna have some fun. Now, there is Deku. Deku and Charlie do head to the party later. And Deku, he did get Jessie's number. However, he didn't seem to ask her on a date. He asked for Jessie's number because Charlie said it would be a good idea for him to have it. Now, Deku, yeah, he got her number, and then they all headed out to the party. And there was where Jessie picked them all up later, and they arrived. Now, Deku and everybody, they do go to see it. The place looks abandoned, but you can hear the music inside. And you can also kind of see some lights, if that's any good indicator. Now, the four walked in, and there was a lot happening. There was a keg stand, there was alcohol, and there were flashing lights. There were also people dancing, and music that was playing loud as shit. And the four, yeah, they started to have a bit of fun. There were people playing different games and just doing random shit. And the fact that they're all kind of drunk, yeah, it wasn't really that cool. But there actually was Deku and Jessie. These two started to dance. And Jessie, yeah, she had a bit of fun. But there actually was one for somebody. They smacked into Jessie and knocked her over. Deku turning and seeing the guy. Him going to someone turn and look at Jessie. Him talking about how she really needs to watch where she's going. And Deku does get a step forwards. as he does punch the guy directly across the face. And the guy, he does go stumbling backwards, the drinks in his hand pouring onto him. Now, the guy got mad, him going to bring his hand up and smash it outwards towards Deku. However, Deku, he does go to just grab onto the guy's hand, him holding it back as the guy does start to activate his quirk. And there is where Deku, his hand does somewhat go to light, him going to let go and throw it to the side, before bringing back his fist and smashing the guy across the face again. This time the guy being knocked down and out cold. Now, the guy's friends saw Deku, and there was where Deku, he turned and grabbed onto Jesse's arm, and the two, they went running. Deku, whenever they were running out, he went to go turn, looking around. He saw a few things happening, and there was where he saw the keg. Him going to think about what to do. Okay, he has a few ideas. Shit. Jesse at least going to turn, grabbing onto his arm and pulling him out of the place. As there is with the two, they take off running. And there actually was Charlie. Charlie, she sat there talking with Ron. The two were having a drink. And whenever Charlie, she saw her friend going running out of the place with Jesse, she wanted to text him, see how things were going. But there was where she saw some guys following them. And she kind of got a bit more concerned. Her going to stand up and start to walk that way. But there was Ron. Ron goes to stop her. And he tries to tell her about what to do. He has a few ideas. I mean, hell, the music's playing, music's loud. Why don't they spend some time together? I mean, have some fun? Hang out a bit. Just let those two do whatever crazy shit they plan to do. I mean, it's all good, right? Now, there is actually Deku and Jesse. The two went running out of the building, and the guys tried to chase after Deku and her. And there was her Jessie, she led the chase. She was dragging Izuku along, while Deku was trying to run. And she was a bit more annoyed. Of course this happened tonight. Her leaping over a fence. Deku going to jump over it, as she's going to talk about it. Turning to him. Okay, she has a few ideas. I mean, it's going to be weird. It's definitely going to be strange. But I mean, hey. She's a plan. And Deku does look at her kind of confused. Her expressing, they need to get to a street and then try to blend in. Now, the two do go running, trying to escape their pursuers. However, there's an issue. These guys don't even know what Deku or Jesse really do look like. Their friend was knocked the fuck out. The lights were bright, music was loud, and lighting was dim. So, they're just trying to chase after a guy with a leather jacket, and a girl who is wearing a red jacket. And the two, they are bolting. However, there is where the two decide to ditch the jackets for a second by a dumpster. Them rounding a corner and going to hide behind one. As Jessie, she does have an idea. And there is where the guys do come running around the corner. And they do get a look around. Dead end. Okay, so they've got to be here. Those bastards. The guy walking around. And there's where he's going to turn and... Oh. Deku currently sitting against the wall. As Jessie, she's sitting on his lap. And the two, they do somewhat go to look at the guys who... Did someone come by here, or... We weren't really paying attention. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of something. Sorry, they're not here. The guy turning and running. And Jessie, she's also going to turn back to Deku, expressing, he's actually a pretty good kisser. Yeah, I know. Thanks. So, that was kind of fun. You don't have to stick up for me, though. I wanted to. Call it being a gentleman. You a gentleman? Really? Didn't you knock some guy's lights out for pissing you off? I said call me a gentleman. I never said I was. Interesting. So, how about we try that again? I'm not opposed to it. Jesse gonna lean in, and Deku he does to kiss her back. Now, with that being said, Deku and Jesse they do go to part ways, her dropping him off at the Weaver residence. And Deku, he does at least try to tell Charlie about the epic little chase him and Jesse went on, especially because he got her number. And hey, the two, they did make out a bit. His jacket might need a wash, but small victories. Small little sacrifices for a big one. Now, Charlie just won't laugh at it. Yeah, sure. Things are going good with her. She can't wait to see how he fucks that up. Now, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.